Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show with your host Ram today. And in this part of the Cricket Happening Show, we are going to look at the 8th match of the Indian Premier League 2013, which just finished right now at Jaipur. And what a match we had here. Rajasthan Royals, initially they struggled, but in the end they made up for it. Especially it was Brad Hodge who made an unbeaten 46 of 31 balls with 7 fours, and that proved to be a very winning score for Kolkata for the Rajasthan Royals, because Rajasthan Royals put on 144 for 6. In fact, if you see, Sunil Narine was taken for 18 runs, which is pretty unusual because he has done all the hard work. He has taken 2 wickets. He was bowling economically as usual. He does that. But in the 19th over, he was absolutely taken apart by Brad Hodge, who hit him for 2 sixes. I mean, 6 reverse 4, a lot of things. In fact, it was Yagnik, the wicket-keeper, also joined in the fun there. And both of them started hitting Narine to all parts of the ground. 18 runs of a Sunil Narine over, which left the target of 145 to get for the Kolkata Knight Riders, but that particular target proved too difficult to handle for Kolkata Knight Riders, as they were themselves responsible for the stroke making, because there was a pitch which was giving everything to the bowlers. I mean, there was a bit of everything for everybody. The bowlers had something in it, the batsmen had something in it, but in the end it was Rajasthan Royals who were the victors. They won this match by 19 runs. As that is the 8th match which was played today at Jaipur between Rajasthan Royals and Kolkata Knight Riders. Rajasthan Royals winning the match by 19 runs. So just talking about the match here, it was the Kolkata Knight Riders captain who actually won the toss and decided, Margaret was captain as you know, and he decided to insert the Rajasthan Royals in. Well, Rajasthan Royals didn't have a good start. Shane Watson was struggling. Shane Watson was not really timing the ball properly. That was in the first over of Brett Lee. And then he changed his bat and he hit a boundary too, but after that he actually hit Lee over extra cover for a boundary, but Lee was the man who actually provided them the breakthrough and got the wicket of Shane Watson, as Shane Watson was dismissed to the pavilion it was done by Brett Lee, as he got him caught by Morgan of Lee for 5 of 10 balls with 1 4. The first wicket to go, so made the score 11 for 1, and then in walked Rahul Dravid to join Ajinkya Rahane. But Rahul Dravid, after making 17, was bowled by Bhatia for 17 of 20 balls with 2 fours. That made the score 46 for 2 in the 8th over. Stuart Binney, who was in some good form in the previous match, joined Ajinkya Rahane, but Stuart Binney also had a quick walk back to the pavilion after making only 14 runs, as he was LBW bowled Shukla of 14 of 11 balls with 3 fours. Now that was the time. The score was 63 for 3, and the Rajasthan Royals, that was the 11th over. But Rahane was really playing playing very maturely. He was not really trying to attack. He was trying to stabilize the innings, and he got a good partner in Brad Hodge, which allowed Ajinkya Rahane to really free his arms there. He also hit one very good 6. I thought it was bowling of Sunil Narine, I wouldn't know, but he hit 1 6 too. But Ajinkya Rahane's contribution was 36, and that partnership actually pushed the score on to 101, and one hoped that when this partnership was going, that Rajasthan Royals once again they were going to recover and they are going to go past the 150 mark. But it was a different story there, because at the score on 101, they first lost Ajinkya Rahane. Sunil Narine was brought into the attack by the captain, and Sunil Narine immediately responded. In fact, he had 2 wickets in 2 balls. The first to go was Ajinkya Rahane, who was caught magnificently. A magnificent catch taken by Bisla of the bowling of Sunil Narine. He was gone for 36 of 34 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Brad Hodge was joined by Kevin Cooper. Kevin Cooper, the very first ball, he decided to have a hoik at Narine, but well, he definitely failed, and Bisla did a very good stumping. It was in fact, Bisla's skipping was absolutely superb today. In fact, he took down the bails in a flash, and it was seen that Kevin Cooper's leg was outside the crease, and he was given out. Kevin Cooper was gone with the very first ball. He was out for a duck. After that, Yagnik joined Hodge, and that was the time when the score was reading 101 for 5, the 16th over. Now it was looking whether the Rajasthan Royals score could even reach 140. But what was, as I said, that over of Sunil Narine, the 18th over that he bowled, he was really taken apart Brad Hodge going area, hitting boundaries, but Yagnik was the man who really turned it on, taking almost more than 12 runs that over by hitting Sunil Narine out of the attack. In fact, he hit him for one beautiful boundary first, and then he reverse swept Sunil Narine to the boundary. In fact, he hit one six. It was a six which was really swung with almighty power by Yagnik. Yagnik was the wicket keeper today. He also did well behind the stumps, which I'll talk about later. But Yagnik, what he did is he actually swung Sunil Narine for a six, and at the last ball of the 18th over, he actually reverse paddled him for a boundary. So that was some cheeky batting from Yagnik, which ended, but he was run out for 16 of 11 balls with 1-4, and after that it was left to Brad Hodge to take them to a score of 144 for 6 of 20 overs. His individual contribution being an unbeaten 46 of just 31 deliveries, 7 fours in that knock, and Sreesanth was not out on one. 144 for 6 was the score Rajasthan Royals put on the board. The bowling figures: Brett Lee 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 20. Shami Ahmed was looking good in patches, 3 overs went for 26. Sunil Narine, till such time he bowled the 18th over, he was absolutely economical. 3 overs he was given away. Sunil Narine had given only 11 runs. In fact, 17 runs came off the last over. So you could just imagine Sunil Narine was absolutely on the money. But that 18th over really spoiled his figures. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 28 for him. Jack Scalise 4 overs, no maiden, none for 28. 3 overs for 21 runs for Rajat Bhatia, the off spinner, and Shukla bowled 2 overs, no maiden, 1 for 14. So 144 and Kolkata Knight Riders. Now looking at the Kolkata Knight Riders, they started off with 19 runs being added. In the first over was pretty productive. It was bowled by Sreesanth. Sreesanth was hit for a beautiful 6 by Gautam Gambhir. Actually, the ball was absolutely on the on the slot, and Gautam Gambhir picked it up neatly and deposited it beyond mid-wicket for a 6. So that was the 6 which Gambhir scored, and Gambhir was looking good. But Bisla was the first taken. Rahul Shukla was brought on to bowl, and Rahul Shukla picked up his first wicket. In fact, Rahul Shukla was absolutely superb with his bowling there. First he picked up the wicket of Maninder Bisla, tried to give room for himself to actually carve the ball through the offside, but missed it completely, and you could hear the rattle of the timber there as he was clean bowled by Shukla for 1 of 4 balls. So that was the first wicket to go, 19 for 1, so that was not a good start for the Kolkata Knight Riders. And after that, Rahul Shukla, of the very next delivery, he picked up a most important wicket, and that was of Jack Scalise. What he did is Jack Scalise tried to nibble at a delivery from Shukla, which was going outside the off stump. But let us talk about it. What a catch! It was well taken by Yagnik behind the stumps, and he was a walker. 20 for 2, the score read in the third over. Manoj Tiwari joined Gautam Gambhir, and Manoj Tiwari, well, as you know, he has this shuffle onto the stumps, and that's what he precisely did it in. And this was the time after Rahul Shukla had struck twice in 2 balls. It was now the turn of Sudha Trivedi to come in and actually have the Kolkata Knight Riders reduced to 43 for 4, because he also did what Rahul Shukla did. In fact, Sudha Trivedi today was man of the match. He was bowling absolutely superbly. In fact, what he did is he first picked up the wicket of Manoj Tiwari, who was gone, as I said, shuffled on to the onto his off stump, and Manoj Tiwari was adjudged LBW. Very easy decision for the umpire. LBW bowled Trivedi for 14 of 13 balls with 1-4, which made the score 40 for 3. And then Gautam Gambhir was also dismissed by Trivedi. Now this was the catch. As I said, there have been a lot of catches taken in the IPL. We had a lot of stunners taken, but today the one behind the stumps was a real magnificent catch taken by the Yagnik, the wicket keeper. As what Gambhir tried to actually go down the wicket, he missed the line of the ball. In fact, he got an edge onto it, and Yagnik behind the stumps had to really dive onto his left side and take that ball. And what a catch onto the leg side! It's not an easy catch, let me tell you, but Yagnik did it superbly. Not on the left side. In fact, it was on the left side of Yagnik. But I thought he took a wonderful catch there to see the back of Gautam Gambhir was gone for 22, and Trivedi was the one who struck there, and they were reduced to 43 for 4. And after that, Yusuf Pathan joined Ian Morgan, 2 big hitters in the middle, but it was of no avail. Yusuf Pathan played a very casual start, a very careless stroke, in fact, under the circumstances. He tried to actually cut a ball from Cooper. Kevin Cooper was the bowler, and he cut it into the hands of Yagnik, and that made the score a very perilous 44 for 5. And after that, it was very, very difficult for these Kolkata Knight Riders to recover. But yes, Ian Morgan was there, so hope was there for them. but he couldn't get much support. Ian Morgan had to really be sort of a one-man army show there. He couldn't get any support. Shukla, the all-rounder, was a victim of Trivedi for 2, trying to hit the ball miles in the air. He was gone for 2. After that, Sean Tate came in and picked up Rajat Bhatia's wicket for 12 of 7 balls with 2 fours. Brett Lee was consumed by Sreesanth, caught by Shukla for 5. And Shami Ahmed was a victim of Kevon Cooper, who once again bowled very economically. And what Kevon Cooper did is and then Ian Morgan briefly looked a bit dangerous, because when the score was 103 for 8 and the score had moved to 122, it was all thanks to Ian Morgan actually swiping sixes of the bowling of Sean Tate, and he was looking dangerous. And as long as Ian Morgan stayed, in fact, Kolkata Knight Riders definitely had a chance, because he is a man who could actually change the match in a trice. But fortunately for them, Kevon Cooper bowled a delivery which Ian Morgan definitely tried to hit him, but he inside has gone to his stumps, and he was clean bowled by Kevon Cooper for 51 of 38 balls with 3 fours and 3 sixes, and that's ended the challenge for the Kolkata Knight Riders, with Sunil Narine not out on 2, and Kolkata Knight Riders were out for 125. They were all out for 125, even though Ian Morgan played a good hand there, but as I said, they finished 19 runs short, and the credit goes to the to definitely first to Siddharth Trivedi, the man of the match, who bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 23 runs on 3 wickets. In fact, it was a total bowling effort. If you see Kevon Cooper, 4 overs, once again showing how economically he can bowl. Not only that, he also started picking up wickets at in the final stages. He had the most important wicket of Ian Morgan there. Kevin Cooper, 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 15 for him. Rahul Shukla was very impressive. He did those very early strikes early on in the innings. 3 overs, no maiden, 2 for 28. Sean Tate, 4 overs, 1 for 29, and 4 overs, 1 for 25 for Sreesanth. As I said, Siddharth Trivedi was named man of the match. Now, one thing I would like to tell here, one thing I was just hoping at when the match started, when we looked at the team composition, as you know, what Kolkata Knight Riders did is they had a lot of, it was Kolkata Knight Riders. In fact, if you look at it, what Rajasthan Royals did, they had lots of medium pacers in the attack. Sreesanth, Sean Tate today bowled the fastest ball of IPL 2013, clocking 150 on the speed radar. Rahul Shukla was impressive. Rahul Shukla, Kevon Cooper, Siddharth Trivedi, everybody. So they strengthened it with pace bowlers. Obviously, Rahul Dravid probably feeling that it was a green top. Yes, there was definitely something in it for the bowlers, no doubt about that. But one was a bit surprised when one saw that the Rajasthan Royals team did not have the dashing and the exciting opener from Sri Lanka, Kushal Perera, into the squad. So that was something of a big surprise for me, because Kushal Perera, as you know, he can really, when I've seen him how he plays, he's a very exciting and dashing opener in the mold of Sanat Jayasuriya. But I was a bit surprised and very unhappy when I saw that Kushal Perera was not figuring in the Rajasthan Royals squad, and I was really feeling that if at all Rajasthan Royals were to lose this match to Kolkata Knight Riders, then probably that would have been the reason, because Kushal Perera can get runs absolutely in a flash, and he can really demoralize the opposition. But anyways, it was quite a good performance from the Rajasthan Royal bowlers. They really stuck to their task. As I said, the pitch had something to offer, so the Rajasthan Royal bowlers definitely took advantage of that. All the bowlers really combined into a great unit here, and I thought that was a good decision. But Kushal Perera, I would have definitely expected Kushal Perera to be in the mix. But again, but if you look at the result, well, one couldn't really grudge that Kushal Perera was dropped. But I would definitely love to have Kushal Perera. I would love to see Kushal Perera never being dropped from the Rajasthan Royals team and always be a permanent member of the team, because he is absolutely suited to this type of cricket, because he likes to play aggressively and his instinct is to attack. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, on this note I am ending up my cricket show for today by giving you the news that Rajasthan Royals have defeated Kolkata Knight Riders at the Savai Mansingh Stadium, Jaipur, by 19 runs. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, that's it for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.